Good morning and happy Monday, you guys. Hope you had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I certainly did. Got a lot done, but I had a great weekend. And y'all know if you watched my random Sunday vlog, I went to Michael's yesterday. So, honey, I am set for the whole daggone week. You hear what I say? So, anywho, got up this morning, and y'all will be proud of me because I got up and went to the gym. Now, I did not make it there at midnight as I had planned, but I'm trying to tell y'all, I could hear the wind blowing outside, and them warm covers kept saying, "Girl, where you going? Where are you going? Stay a little while longer." So I said, "All right, I'm gonna snooze one more time." So finally, I got my little butt up, and I made it to the gym right at 12:30. So that wasn't too bad, and I was out of there by 2, I guess it was. Well, it was like 2 after I wiped the arc machine off and got myself together. So I got my workout in. It was great. Today was all about the legs. So I did my squat program, and I only did 4 sets. I did 3 working sets, and I started out with 135 for 5, then I went 145, 155, and then I did an overload set with 185 for 2, and it felt good because I haven't been able to touch 185 pounds since early this year because you know the situation with my knee, but it felt good, it looked good, and you know, I'm happy. So I did that. Now I maxed out on the leg press at 690, I think it was, and that was okay because that felt a little heavy. I started to go one more rep, but I said, nah, we won't push the envelope because it just felt a little heavy. But you know, I'm happy all in all with my progress, and God is good, y'all. So I just want you all, for those of you that were going to the gym, or maybe you're going sporadically when the mood hits you, I want you all to make a commitment today, not tomorrow, not next week, not next month, and certainly not next year. But I want you guys to make a commitment today that you are going to get back into a regular routine of working out. Now, I said I want to make sure I'm working out Monday through Friday for this entire month. However, and because I know me, I'm going to take it 1 week at a time. So I went today. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to get up and I'm just going to go do an hour of cardio at Planet Fitness. Wednesday, I'm off, so I'll be back in the gym working my back. Thursday, I plan on going into the gym to do an hour of cardio. And then Friday, I'll be back at Goals working my chest, arms, and shoulders. But, you know, you have to have a plan. So I said, you know what, Michelle, instead of trying to say this is what we're going to accomplish for the month. Well, this is what I said I'm going to accomplish this for the month, but I broke it down into weekly goals. And here's why. Because things happen. Sometimes my knee doesn't want to cooperate. Sometimes my body just sore as a mug and I need to just rest. And so, or depending on what I've had to do the night before, maybe I just need that rest and I don't want to get up early to go to the gym. And so whatever the case may be, I'm just going to break it down into weekly goals. I have a monthly goal, but then I'm breaking it down into weekly goals. So if for some reason I don't make it to the gym on Thursday to do cardio, it's okay. It's not the end of the world, okay? So that's the best way to set up your goals right now. I'm feeling good, so I believe I will be getting up in the morning to go do my hour of cardio and, you know, come on home, get ready, and so I can get to work on time. But it's coming together, y'all. It's coming together. And this isn't about me trying to get my summer body together, any of that kind of stuff. I just know how I want to feel. I know how I want to look. And this is all for me. And I will encourage you that if you're working out and getting yourself together, you need to be doing it for you. Don't do it because your man wants you to be the size 2 that you were when he met you 20 years ago, or whatever size you were. Don't do it because your woman wants you to have the big chest and the big muscles because that's what she likes. Well, if that's what she likes, then she should have got with somebody that already looked like that. I'm just saying, if you're working out and living a healthier lifestyle, I want you to do it for you. Don't do it for anybody else but you, okay? That way, it's all about you because it bothers me when I hear people saying, oh, well, you know, I'm working out, trying to lose a little weight because my man thinks that I've gotten a little thick in the middle. Okay, well, we all get a little thick in the middle from time to time, just a little bit. Sometimes for some people it's a lot. But do this because you want to do it, not because you want to make him happy or her happy. Anywho, I think that's all I have in terms of things I need to update you guys on. So let's jump in to today's topic, and today's topic is name it and claim it. Let me say that one more again. I want you guys starting today to name it and claim it. Name what it is that you want to accomplish, and then go about the business of claiming that thing. Okay? That's what I want you guys to do. Start today, right now, this very moment, even while you're listening to this video, naming that thing that you want to accomplish. Doesn't matter how big or small it is, because there's something that you've been wanting to do for a while, and you're sitting back and you're watching other people doing exactly what you want to do, or you're watching other people achieving and accomplishing their goals, and you keep saying, dang, I really would like to do this, that, or the other, or I wish I had the courage, I wish I had the motivation, I wish I had the whatever it is that you wish you had to get started to make that thing happen. So starting today, right now, I need you to name it and claim it. Name what it is that you want, and then I need you to claim it. I need you to walk and act as if you already have that thing. You hear what I'm saying? And I know some of y'all might be thinking, well, Michelle, how in the world do I do that? It's all in the mind. It's all in the mind. You have to walk and act like you already have it. That's just like when we go to God and we ask God to bless us with something, or whatever it is you're asking him for, and you ask him for it, you thank him in advance. See, that's the problem, because some of y'all are thanking God after you get what you want. I'm thanking him in advance, and I'm walking through life acting as if I already have that which I've asked him for. And I'm just telling you to do the same thing. Name what it is that you want, claim it, and then start to walk in your victory. Walk as if you already are at the goal weight that you want to be at. Because I know some of y'all are saying, you know what, I want to get back down to a healthier weight. I didn't say get down to a skinny size. I said get back to a healthier weight. Then you need to name it. Name what it is that you're going to do, and then claim it. I claim it in the name of Jesus, or whoever it is that you pray to, that I will get back to a healthier weight over the next however months you set for yourself. And then you start to act like you're already at that goal weight. Okay, that means, and I don't know what that looks like, because I don't know what it is that you're naming and claiming, but whatever that thing is, I need you to act like you already have it right now. That's how you claim it. See, I know for me, I am working towards getting back to a much healthier weight. I'm not even going to necessarily well, yes I do want to get back down to about 160, 165, because that's what I was when I did my first powerlifting competition, and honey, the scale has just gone up since then. But I do a lot of heavy weight training as well, so I have to eat in order to train, right? And I don't do a whole bunch of cardio, so I'm trying to get that back into, I'm adding that back into my routine. See, because when you're trying, you're not doing, but I'm adding that back into my routine. And so I've already named what it is that I want in terms of that. I've named things in my business that I want, and I'm claiming them. I am claiming it. I'm claiming partnerships with other people. I'm claiming speaking engagements, big, smaller, in between. And I'm just naming and claiming the growth of my business over this next year. But I'm claiming it. I'm acting it as if I've already accomplished that. And that's what I need you guys to do. Act as if you've already accomplished that goal or that dream. And I promise you, it will help you stay on track. Because I've had people ask me, well, Michelle, how do you stay focused? How do you stay on track? How do you deal with disappointment and letdown? And I say, well, you know what? All of that's a part of life. That is a part of life. No matter what you're doing, you're always going to experience some disappointments and some letdowns. I said, but you know what? I just keep thinking positive. I keep saying to myself, okay, Michelle, you know what? That's just a minor setback. It's not the end of the world. It's just a minor setback. And, you know, the better is coming. Better is coming. And I just stay focused. See, I don't allow myself to stay focused on what didn't work well. I look at what worked. Okay, so this thing didn't work. Let me go back and look to see where the breakdown came. And once I identify where the breakdown came, then I can go back and fine tune it and go out there and try it again. But the key is that you can't give up. So I'm gonna find my sweet spot right here so I can finish talking to y'all, because depending on how I'm sitting, bam, I think this is it. I think this is it. I've arrived at my destination, and sometimes depending on how I'm sitting, the glare is such that I can't see you all. So anyway, as I was saying, I get asked that question all the time. In fact, I had a good friend of mine ask me not too long ago, Michelle, how do you stay so positive and upbeat when things aren't going right? And I said to this person, I said, well, you know what? I can do that because I've learned that life happens to all of us. Okay, it happens to you, it happens to me, it happens to all of us. But I don't let that stop me. Do I always have it together? No. But I don't walk around looking like what I've been through. I don't walk around looking like what I'm dealing with. That's the difference. Because I believe when you do that, then you give into that negative spirit. And I just refuse to do that. I just refuse to do that. Life is too good. I say, okay, well, you know what, Michelle, this didn't work out. Or this person's not doing what I need them to do. Or, whatever the case may be. But you can't let that bring you down. And like I told them, I gave the example of a bill. I said, if you have a bill that's due, and let's say you don't have the money for it, you don't have a breakdown and lose your mind. You call your creditor up and you say, look, hey, I know my bill's due on this date, but I won't have the money until that date. Let them note your account. And that's what they're going to do. Okay, no problem. Let me make a note in your account. And then, by the way, can you go ahead and just set up my automatic payment? That way I don't have to call you back. And you're good. What's the stress about? Nothing. There's no reason to stress. You don't have it at that time, you don't have it. What you stressing for? What you having a nervous breakdown for? Somebody in your family's not acting right, why are you stressing? No, it doesn't feel good, but guess what? If you say that you love the Lord, or again, whoever it is that you serve, and you believe that person can perform miracles and do things that you can, then you put it in their hands. You say, God, look, I can't do anything else. I'm asking you now to fix this family member, or a neighbor, or whoever you're in a relationship with, or whoever it may be. God, do what only you can do, because I've done all that I can. And then you just step back and you just believe. You believe that God is going to do what you've asked him to do. Okay? So we've got to stop letting things deter us. It bothers me to the core of my being when I talk to people and they say, Michelle, I've always wanted to do this, that, and the other. And I look at you and I think it's so great that you're out here doing this, doing that, and doing the other. And I ask, why aren't you doing it? Well, I tried it and it just didn't work out. Okay, well, guess what? When I first started on YouTube, I remember I had 0 subscribers and 0 views. I got frustrated, but that little voice said, no, Michelle, keep going. Because eventually you're going to put out some content, or you're going to make a video that somebody's going to need. And I just stuck with it. I didn't give up. Did I feel like it in the beginning? Of course I did. Because I looked at all my favorite YouTubers and I'm like, wow, they got all these views and they have all these subscribers. And I want that for my channel, but I don't have it and I'm just getting frustrated. But that little voice says, but you keep going. You don't give up, because they had to start somewhere. They started just like I did. And then those that are coming on YouTube now, they're starting just like I did as well, with nothing. But you've got to work at it in order to build up your viewers and your subscribers. I often think about, and then I'm going to let you be, I often think about Walt Disney. As I was preparing my mind to talk about this topic today, I think about Walt Disney. I believe Walt Disney, he named it and claimed it for what he wanted with his vision of his theme parks. You can't tell me that he didn't. I believe wholeheartedly that he did. And he was met with rejection by quite a few people that didn't see the value in what he wanted to do. They didn't see it as going anywhere. They thought it was cute. Oh, yeah, that's cute, but I don't see that going anywhere. But he believed in his heart of hearts that he had something good, and he was determined not to give up just because other people didn't see the value in what he was doing. And he kept pushing forward. And look at now. That man has been dead for many, many, many years now. And his theme parks are still thriving. The merchandise for his business is still thriving. Disney's always adding on something new. Imagine if he had given up. Imagine if he had given up because people told him, nah, you need to let that go. That's never going to go anywhere. Imagine. Now, I'm not going to say that we wouldn't have theme parks, because we do. We have other theme parks out here, but we wouldn't have had a Disney World or a Disneyland if Walt Disney had decided to give up. So that's all I wanted to do today, is encourage somebody to name it and claim it. Decide what it is that you want. And you guys know that I am big on putting pen to paper. And I do that. This is why I have my vision book. I know y'all probably tired of seeing it, but so what? I have my vision book, and that's where I put my goals and my dreams in. And that's how I manifest the things that I want, because I write it down. I pray over my stuff. I don't know. I can't speak for everybody. I don't know what you do, but I pray over mine. I name it and I claim it, and then I move forward. It's just like, I'm going to show you a little secret here. It's just like for my car vlogs, I have a section in my vision book that's labeled YouTube. And I have a section where I come up with topics I think are great topics to talk about for my car vlogs, because this is all about encouragement, unless it's just a random video. I write it down because I'm not going to remember that months later. So I have a section where I can write it down. Well, just so happens, as you can see here, the one that I highlighted in orange, that's the topic I'm talking about right now. But I still have 3 other topics on this piece of paper to talk about. Now, whether or not I'll talk about them this week or next week, I don't know. But as topics come to me, I name it and claim it, y'all. I write it down, because then I can go back and I can say, okay, you know what? Let me peruse my little section of topics and see what I want to talk about today. And I'm not trying to just pull it out of my back pocket. Sometimes I do. Sometimes what I want to talk about, and from the time I go from the house to the car, something else comes to me, and that little voice says, no, you need to talk about this. And I'm like, yeah, but I didn't even have that in my notes. I wasn't even prepared to talk about it. I say, all right, Lord, if this is your will, then I need you to give me the words to speak, so that I can speak life into other people, because that's my goal. It pains me when I see people going through life that feel like they just have nothing to live for. You know, they have no motivation, no energy. And my goal, I believe, is to speak life into people. Okay, and I hope that's what I'm accomplishing between my car vlogs and my coaching channel, my coaching videos, because that is my goal. I want to speak life into each and every one of you, because I believe that we all have something good to add to this world. We really do, but we've got to believe it. See, here's the problem too. A lot of times I believe it, but the people that I'm talking to, they don't believe it. And that's difficult. That's very difficult for me. That's that gray area. You know what I mean? And it's kind of difficult for me when I believe in you more than you believe in yourself. That's hard. But I've got to keep doing what I do to push you and convince you that you can do better. That's why I'm telling you today, you can name what it is that you want, and then you claim it, and then you go out there and you make that thing happen. That was the last part to it. You name it, you claim it, but then the third thing that you have to do is you've got to go out there and make it happen. If you say you want to grow your YouTube channel, you name it, claim it, and you go out there and you do what you need to do to grow your channel. You put out content. You put out content that's good quality. It doesn't have to have all these special flashy effects and all that kind of good stuff, because I'm going to tell you a little secret. That doesn't make me watch a YouTube video, because you've got all these, fancy intros and outros and all of that. I don't care about any of that. I'm coming for the content. Some videos have a lot of intro to it. I just bypass that, because I'm there for the content based on what you said your video was about. That stuff is irrelevant to me. Some people may love it. I don't care about that. You know, that's not why I'm there. Put out good content. Encourage people. That's what's going to draw folks to come back and say, hey, you know what? I think I need to go ahead and subscribe to this person's channel, because I like what they're talking about. So that's all I'm saying, you guys. I just want to encourage you. Name it, claim it, and then start working on making that thing happen. And I promise you'll thank yourself. You'll thank me later, but you'll thank yourself for moving forward what you have to do. Because y'all know I tell you all the time, whatever it is that you've decided that you need to do, somebody needs that. And when you don't move forward and act on what it is that you said you were going to do, you are depriving someone else of getting some information that they need. Because that one video that you put out may be the video that takes that person to the next level. It may be a video that encourages somebody else to step out on faith and do whatever it is that they were going to do. It could potentially be that one video that makes that person say, you know what, I'm not going to take my life. My life is valuable. I have a lot to live for. And it's all because of content that you put out there. Okay, that's all I have, you guys. I've reached my destination, as you can see. Let my dad know I'm outside so I can get on back home because I'm working from home today. Told you guys I'm off on Wednesday, every Wednesday this month, as a matter of fact. And then I will be back. So I'm going to be vlogging, doing a car vlog on Wednesday and Friday. So for the whole month of November, I will be doing car vlogs 3 days a week. Okay, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So I'm super excited about that. Lord knows I have enough content to talk about, so I'm good. But again, it's all about naming it, claiming it, and making it happen, y'all. Thank you so much to my newest subscribers. If you happen to stumble upon this channel by accident, honey, there are no accidents. There are no accidents. You're here because you were meant to be here. Go ahead and tap that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button, tap that bell, because I don't want you to miss anything. As you know, the holiday is here, so I'll be working on my content for the end of the month for Thanksgiving, as well as for my 12 days of Christmas. And so if you have a topic that you would like for me to talk about for my 12 days of Christmas, please, reach out, let me know. My contact information will be in the description box. I'm always looking for ideas and suggestions, so let me know if there's something that you want me to talk about. Definitely I'll be covering depression during the holiday season, because let's just face it, everybody's not happy during the holiday season for one reason or another. So I definitely will be covering that. And for those of you that continue to support me in all that I do, I love you all. I love you guys to the moon and back. And y'all know the drill. There's nothing you can do about it. Nothing at all. I'm going to love you when you're up. I'm going to love you when you're down. I'm going to love you when you're going through. I'm going to love you when you're coming out. But most importantly, I'm going to love you when nobody else even likes you. I'm going to love you when you don't even believe in yourself, okay? Because that's my job. That's what I do. I spread love to people. I believe that's truly my goal in life. So, having said all that, that's it, you guys. Love you, and we will talk again on Wednesday. Until then, take care.